What? It's cup final day. I literally told you this was going to happen. I don't know what you expected. What's up, guys? ChasingLamely here with episode 109 of Passport to Poland, and before I forget to remind you, don't forget to like and subscribe, because I'm slowly reaching that embarrassing point where I have more episodes of a series than I do subscribers, and that's never a good thing. Well, it's fine, but let's not. Today we play Wisla Krakow in the FA Cup final. We are nominally the away team, but it is being played on neutral territory, and we are going to go in search of that elusive FA Cup. It's the one trophy that since we've been here, we haven't yet managed to win. Yeah, not managed to win, not even made the final. So making the final, already solid, but we haven't won this yet, and we need to achieve that. It's been a while since we've won this cup. 1987 was the last time this cup was brought back to Wrocław. So time to make a change. Right. Let's do a quick check over of what you've missed since the last episode. So last time out we played ChasingLamely in the final, or the semi-final of the cup. Sorry, wearing this suit's very hot. So we played Lechia in the league. We've beaten 3-0. Valdemar Lis getting a brace and Vladimir Dostalek getting himself on the score sheet as well. We then played Cracovia in the first game of the championship group, with Sindelar getting a brace and Galliotti finding the score sheet. A 2-0 win over Jagiellonia, with Galliotti and Sindelar again on the score sheet. And then we played ChasingLamely in the league in front of, I think, what might be a record league crowd for us of 32,186, with Thomas Sindelar, Nick Francis and Faustino Angerin getting himself on the score sheet, which brings us to today's game against Wisla Krakow. Also, finances have drama. I'm going to have to sell someone in the summer, and I don't know who it's going to be, so keep an eye on that, see how that goes. Right, into the cup final. Let's get it done so I can get this suit off, because it's very hot. Right, we have, I think I said never lost to Wisla Krakow. We've lost once to Wisla Krakow the entire time we've been here, which is interesting. But the team sheet today, I've gone for some changes, some sort of nostalgia picks. Some stuff has changed, essentially. So Sarnowski is in goal because Bradley Wilson is not fit. Felipe Cruz starts at right back, Nick Francis, because Felipe Cruz has been here a long time and never won this trophy, and I think it might be the last one he needs to complete the set with us. He's won the league, he's won the Super Cup, he does just need to win the cup, so that was why he made the team. I want him to complete the set before he leaves us for good. Stuart Bang and Shihak make up the rest of the defence. Slask Diego, Matty Longstaff, Valdemar Lis, Dostalek and Galliotti starts on the left, and Sindelar starts up top with Francis, Pleshko, Ribeiro, right of course, because he needs a chance to win this trophy too. Black, Aguilar, Sterling, Alex Rico and Jordao are the bench. So let's get into this and see if we can achieve big things today. Felipe Cruz is lacking in match fitness, which is probably largely because he hasn't played a whole game of football in probably a year, unless I've used him in an earlier round, which I may have done. I don't remember. It's been so long since I last used him. That's why I didn't put up a big fight to try and keep him, because I've barely used him this season. He's played once in the league, once off the bench, 2 cup starts. Yeah, it's not been a regular for us. Definitely it would be time for him to move on. So on the opposing side, anyone here who looks familiar? Most of their best players actually play for us and are there on loan, so aren't there today, which is going to make this a little bit easier. He says famous last words. You all know that was famous last words. You felt it as I said it. We should challenge the team to pick up where they left off. Let's do that. Let's go into the tunnel, see what that's got for us. So leading scorers in the FA Cup, looking forward to another positive match in front of goal. Yes. What makes Matty Longstaff the ideal captain? I mean, he's literally the longest serving player at the club. Vukan Savicevic comes in having... Do I have a plan? Sure. Jordao hasn't really played much, but we'll just say he's being rested. It's fine. See, this is why I put the suit on, so I'd be in the suit when we're in the suit, and we're going to win the cup. They're in red, we're in green. Let's make this happen. I'm hoping this will be a nice, comfortable one, so I can get the old boys brigade on the field comfortably and get them trophies, because they only get I'll get medals, sorry, because they only get medals if they actually play, and they don't think many of them have actually played this season in the cup. Sterling must have, but Rico probably hasn't, and Wright definitely hasn't. So let's get them the trophies. Silas Diego, ball in, doesn't really find anyone, back to Diego, ball forward to Dostalek. Dostalek has options around him, finds Diego, who should really be looking at the overlap on the right hand side with Cruz, and doesn't. Galliotti finally picks it up. What's he got around him as options? Galliotti cuts it back. Savicevic gets it clear, but only as far as Shihak to Galliotti to Dostalek. Off the line by the keeper, and that could have been so much closer. But you know, they're going okay. Galliotti is already picking up knocks, which is not boding well for his long-term future on the field for this game. I'm not going to sell him; that would be stupid. I just need to try and keep things together so I can make all the changes I need to make to win this game, to win this cup, and to get the nostalgia feelings going. So that's going to be the plan here. Just see this one out as Chuka picks up the ball. Shihak is there. We know he's a bit of a weak link, but he's managed to make a tackle this time. Galliotti back to Shihak. Shihak with a ball to Bang. Bang has plenty of choices. Puts a big ball over the top looking for Sindlar, who wasn't ever going to get there, if I'm honest. And now we've given it away. Smolicic has started something. Dargo back to Savicevic, back to Smolcic. Smolcic options, but Liss was, I don't know, trying to dance with him or something. But Klaus Bang is there to, clear up for us. Sindlar, options around him, needs to wait for support. Galliotti is there. Aims for something, doesn't really get anywhere. Liss is picked up. Diego, ball forward to Felipe Cruz. Felipe Cruz makes it into the box. Sindlar, Dostalek, Vladimir Dostalek opens the scoring for us, and that is the first step on the road to our taking home the FA Cup for the first time. We will have completed the set in Poland, and then it's just European trophies to chase, which makes life a little bit easier going forward. In the league, by the way, it's still very much a three-horse race for the top spot, and it could go either way, but or any which way, to be honest. But we'll make do. Top two places get in the Champions League, and that's largely what I'm concerned about. I mean, I've won the extra classer enough times now. It's not the biggest concern. Longstaff through doesn't really get much of a finish off it, and we're heading into the half-time break now. So we're going to have to see what happens. Longstaff with a header. Galliotti, Shihak, ball forward again to Silas Diego to Dostalek. Dostalek out wide. Liss is going to have to chase onto it. Can he do anything with it at all? Finds Felipe Cruz. Cruz crosses in. Dostalek is there, and it's just over the bar. And that is probably too little, too late, too much, not enough, something. It's fine. Creativity has been demanded, even though they were leaving the field. It'll be fine. Galliotti is not having the best game of his career, and I'm thinking that there will be the first change I make for sure, regardless of what happens, is going to be sending on Keziah Sterling on that left-hand side, because I know he can do it. I've used him for that before. It's going to be fine. Silas Diego going forward, though, sees Liss there. Liss has options around him. He's going to cut inside. He's going to take a pop. He does, and Silas is there, and it wasn't much of a finish. So, cannot complain when it's not much of an outcome, if we're all completely fair and honest. We've got ourselves a throw-in, though. Felipe Cruz, what can he do with it? Throws it to Silas Diego, back to Felipe Cruz. Cross comes in. There's no one there. It's a bit poor. Dostalek, Longstaff off the post. Liss is there. He doesn't really think it through. He sort of panics and hacks it towards the goal. And that wasn't the answer to the problem we had at hand. Let's do more creativity, please. Thank you. And let's make that sub. Let's send on Keziah Sterling. He's the recommended sub, which is a bit surprising. I'm going to put him as an inside forward. In fact, I might put Valdemar Liss to inside forward as well, just so we know we're doing more attacking than we have to. We will make Sterling an attacking inside forward for now, though, because that feels like the way forward. And like I said, there are still changes to be made. We're not fully there yet, but I do want the extra goal cushion before I make big tactical moves. because it must be something we can achieve. We must be able to achieve that second goal, and if we don't, we'll risk it. But Suchichi heads. Oh, it's an equaliser from Bucks. No, it's going to be disallowed. We're going to be fine. Come on. Calls back for offside. We're fine. Let's see what happened there. It's just offside, but I'll take it. Sakichi probably could have, timed that better. But I think this could be the time. Liss whips in the free kick. It goes all the way over. There's a pen. I'm going to pause it there because that's going to be a pen. I am going to make some tactical changes because there's very few things in this game you can, rig. But one thing I can rig, and I say rig very loosely, just have a quick look, see what the difference is in fitness. Liss is going to be the guy that, in fact, I've got to leave Valdemar Liss on. I've got to do it because he is a club hero. Alex Rico is coming on there. Keziah Sterling is going to the left-hand side. Sindelar is coming off, and Akiri Wright is going on. And you all know what's going to happen now. You all know what my plan is. I'm going to go to the tactics screen. I'm going to go to the penalty takers. I'm going to make sure no one interferes with my master plan. And Akiri Wright is going to take the penalty. First kick in anger in months, but he can take the penalty that guarantees us the FA Cup. Let's game the system. You watch, we won't get we won't get the penalty now. It'll be the first time VAR hasn't given the penalty. It has given the penalty. So, subs occurring. No, I don't want Keziah Sterling taking it. I want Akiri Wright taking it. He is taking it. Okay, it all worked out. And Akiri Wright with his first touch in probably a year in a game that means anything. Probably in his last appearance for the club. It seems somewhat fitting that Akiri Wright should be the man that gets that FA Cup ceiling winning goal. After all the service he's given the club, he is on his way out. His contract is up at the end of the season. I'm not renewing it because I just don't see why I would. I'm keeping around for nostalgia. He hasn't given me any indication he wants to become a coach. So that's it. We've won the FA Cup. Akiri Wright has probably played his last game for the club, which is sad but beautiful. I may have to find a way to get him on the thumbnail. Just a sad time all round. But we've done okay. We've got ourselves a 2-0 win. We've got ourselves the cup. I can click the pitch screen. We can see ourselves walking around waving the trophy up and down, just making life happen. All is good. So we'll go into the dressing room. We will give out the big praises and hope for the absolute best. And yeah, that was like I said, potentially Akiri Wright's last game for the club. He scored his last goal for the club. He must be the record goal scorer or thereabouts. He's played a couple of times in the cup this season, so it's a bit fitting. When was the last time he scored a goal worth anything for us? He's had 5 last season. Like you can see here, it's been a while since he's been a starter. He started like half the games that season, a third of the games last season. He hasn't started a league game this season. I might squeeze one in for him towards the end if we get there. But for a guy that we signed for essentially 35k, we picked him up on a free when his contract ran out at Bayern, but we've paid out a little bit for him. But for a guy, he's had a good innings with us. He's had a good run. That was 7.68 season. That's dirty. He had a good run for us, and I think this is the time to see him off. Like I said, he has no interest of any kind that I've seen in becoming a member of staff for us. I can't even ask him to become a member of staff. I know he'd like to stay. I just don't see. I don't see it. So we're going to say goodbye to him. Anyway, with confirmation there. We have won the FA Cup. 2 confirmations we've won the FA Cup, just so we'd be sure. Galliotti is going to be out for 3 days. That's fine. We've picked up £792,000 for winning the FA Cup. 35 medals have been awarded for playing in the FA Cup. Let's see who got the most dubious medals. She had played the most games. Rico and Jordao have both made 1 sub appearance each. Bajalski got 1 for 2 appearances. I don't even know who Jaroslav Pokorny is, but he's got himself a medal. Uh, I've no idea. I don't remember ever using this guy. Jiri Janasek. I don't remember using Jiri Janasek at any point in this cup run. Barnowski. I don't remember using Barnowski. I probably did because he's actually he was all right. His potential has dropped. I don't remember using Libor Vaselli. I don't remember many of the like David Keres. When did I use David Keres? I barely remember signing David Keres, and apparently I've used him in the cup. I must have had some apps. I don't know if I did shrooms one night and started picking. Well, let's go. Rustam Gikayev. When did Rustam Gikayev play? He hasn't played. He's got himself a medal. He's not. I was going to say I don't remember him playing. He's got a medal. He hasn't played. We've hit our club division's progress of getting silverware, which they were quite happy with. We've won the FA Cup, which makes people happy. Fans of Slask Wroclaw are used to winning, but this triumph in the FA Cup has seen them lift a trophy that's not been there since 1987. Songs of praise. Richard Tarashevich said we'd done well. He's now in charge of Hojniczenko Hojnica. Good stuff. We've an end of blah blah blah. Some people are happy. Probiet was looking at Buksha, Sharnowski, Liss, and Longstaff for the Poland squad. We've qualified for the Euro Cup. It shouldn't be an issue. We've paid out a bunch of that money we brought in because good financial management. And that's confirmation that we are the winners, biggest overachievers. Miec Legnica. I don't know how far they got. It'd be nice if it told me. But there we go. We didn't get top goal scorer or top assist. I'm a bit disappointed by that. Still, regardless, money-wise, that did absolutely nothing for us. So that was worthwhile profit-wise. Game-wise, we're coming back next because we're closing down on the championship already. We're 2 points clear. There are 12 to play for. I suspect we're coming back for the Piast game. It might be we have to seal it against Legia. It might be one of those we have to seal it against Legia. If we can beat Wisla Krakow, we'll be in a decent position next time out. But I'm going to come back whenever the league looks like it's almost won. So, in the meantime though guys, I have as always been ChasingLamely. Please hit me on the socials below. It's really awkward doing that in a suit. Please hit me on the socials below. Twitter, Insta, Patreon, ChasingLamely on all of them. Don't forget, down at the bottom there you can see the like and subscribe button, and you should have hit both of them, as well as ringing the bell so you can see when I release stuff. Because trophies don't come along every day, despite what it feels like in this save. Yeah, until next time guys, I've been ChasingLamely. Have a good one.